Alright, hey everybody, you're watching the Christiana321. I am the Christiana. This is going to be a short one today. It's kind of my unfiltered, random thoughts on the news. What news? All of it. I'm going to turn off my car though. Alright. So, happy Vlogmas Day 9. I did already start a Vlogmas Day 9, but based off of just like how time works, that's gonna go up tomorrow, and so that'll be Vlogmas Day 10. And anyway, so there's been a lot in the news about Israel and Palestine, right? This video is probably gonna get suppressed just for saying that, because it's very controversial. And I don't really understand what's going on, and that's partially because I've chosen to remain ignorant. This is difficult to talk about. But, okay. So, certain celebrity influencer type accounts that I follow are posting about it a lot. And so I see their posts, and basically my feelings are that this is a very sad situation, and it's a very complicated situation. And I don't, sometimes when, you know, the internet and people in general post a lot about a particular topic, it is very easy for me to see which is the side that is right and which is the side that is wrong. And in Israel, in the Israel-Palestine situation for the last, you know, few hundred years, I don't even know exactly when it started, in the overall big scheme, I don't think that there is a right and a wrong. In the recent things, there are some, you know, obvious ones that it is easy to know what the right stance is. For instance, I am against genocide. You know, that's very brave of me to say. But so, I guess what sparked this conversation, or this thought process in my head, was that a little while back, yesterday, I saw, I think it was a college, came out with a statement because a lot of their students had, you know, been protesting and having different conversations and different speeches and stuff on the topic. And so the college came out with a statement saying that they are anti-genocide, which it seems like a very easy stance to take and should just be kind of assumed. Like that should be the default. I know that also in recent times we've had a ignition where of the in America there's the neo-Nazi group that has been becoming more prevalent, so maybe I'm a bit of an optimist to think that it's just assumed most people are anti-genocide. And in this day and age of, you know, people not reading full articles, just reading headlines and not, you know, fully understanding the different sides of the conflicts that are going on, if a situation is more complicated, like it is with, like, the overall story with Israel and Palestine, it gets to be You can't just say your stance in a single screenshot on Instagram or a little 30-second sound clip, which it's fair. But yeah, people aren't going to see it, or they're only going to hear a little bit of it without the nuance, without the context. And while I've been thinking about this a lot with the Israel and Palestine situation, it's true for way more circumstances than just this. With the big, or one of the big, hang on one second. One of the big elements, or one of the other, oh my gosh, I'm trying to be careful with my words. Okay, so sticking with the Israel-Palestine element, people who are Jewish, like practicing or just by heritage, if they're in the public eye, then they are receiving a lot of pressure from the public to take a stance and to I don't know, have, you know, public opinion and use their voice on this particular subject because of their heritage or their religious upbringing or whatever. And that it gets really complicated because, again, if they do take a stance, it needs to be a complex and nuanced answer, a complex and nuanced conversation on the topic, not just a screenshot that says I'm anti-genocide. I condemn the actions of the people who are promoting genocide, which, good, like that should be, I think, part of the statement, but it's not enough if that's the only thing that you're saying. But if you say more than that, then it gets clipped and shared without the rest of the context and the nuance, and it's just really difficult. And I think that's why people like me, who are not directly impacted by the situation, it is just way simpler to not think about it, not make a statement at all. Nobody cares if I don't make a statement because why would I? I've got nothing, no dogs in the fight, as it would, other than just being part of humanity, I guess. I don't know what the point of this video is, other than to say the way that the news media has evolved has made it impossible to have constructive conversations about this in the general public space. There are certain areas where people are having these conversations and they can get into those nuanced takes, and you have a certain assumption that the other people in that conversation will have a similar knowledge level of you on what's going on. The other thing that sparked this thought process, I gotta go in to get my hair done soon. The other part that sparked this thought process was something got vetoed in the UN today that was going to call for a ceasefire over there, and I'm not gonna have an opinion well, I have an opinion, based on my very limited knowledge and my very limited, like, understanding of what's happening, but I'm not going to share that here. But I see a lot of people who have very strong opinions that are coming at it from different knowledge levels and different understandings, and being very upset and very angry about, different people voting different ways in that movement in the UN. I don't know the UN term, sorry. But it's so strange because people feel the need to discuss it and to have these strong opinions, even if it's not something that they're knowledgeable on. And I think that that can get really dangerous and make it a lot easier to be angry and to other the other side without taking the time to understand why they made the decisions that they made. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm trying to say other than try to go at things with empathy and have an open heart, open mind to learn some of those nuances and some of those contexts before you let yourself get too angry. And I'm not talking about people who are wanting to do genocide. I can't imagine a circumstance where that would be understandable, but some of the other people, the less extreme people in this situation, do have nuance and context to add before we get angry. Happy Vlogmas! I don't know how to end this video. Love each other. Good night. Sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow for a less melancholy, a less serious Vlogmas where I get my hair done and we go shopping and stuff. But yeah.